It's the middle of winter here in subtropical Australia. The days have been beautifully warm lately and the garden is slowly but steadily growing. I wasn't going to do an update this month as I hadn't noticed much growth until I went back and rewatched my June garden update and realised how much it actually has grown. So let's take a look around. Okay, so starting with bed number 1 here. Still got the strawberries growing there, which we haven't had many lately, but we are in winter now, so don't think it's their time now. This cabbage is getting quite big. We have some broccoli interspersed in here as well, so these cabbages are slowly starting to get bigger. This bed doesn't get much sun, so they've been very slow growing this bed. On the end, this strawberry plant is just going berserk at the moment. There are flowers everywhere. There are little baby strawberries in here everywhere. None of them have ripened yet, so I don't know what these ones taste like, but keen to try those. This pot over here is just put out some more strawberries. This pot's been really good. I don't know what variety these are, but they're pretty tasty, so keen for those to ripen. But the problem I'm having at the moment is the birds are coming and stealing the strawberries and the cherry tomatoes, so might have to cover these up again, I think. So bed 2, we've got the snapdragons at the front here again, which are very cute. I love my pretty flowers. And we've got some broccoli, 2 broccoli there, some dill. Planted some more carrot seeds along the front here last week, I think, but they haven't sprouted yet. These lettuce are getting massive, so I think there's about 6 of those there. So I've been harvesting leaves off those, putting them in my smoothies and on sandwiches, which has been great. This coriander is starting to get big now, which is exciting because that took a while, so that's good. I planted some celery a few weeks ago and they seem to be doing well, though they look a little bit yellow, so I might have to give this bed another drip of power feed for nitrogen, which has been a problem since adding these beds. Some more dill there, strawberry. The radishes I popped in last week, they have sprouted very quickly, which is cool. So I just did 6 of those. There's another row of carrots here, which they're just not doing anything. I've got one decent one there, but the rest are just tiny, so I'll just leave them, see how they go. But these carrots are getting huge, and I have pulled 1 or 2 of these out and eaten them because they've been a decent size. I mean, they're not big yet, but edible, which was exciting. So yes, very happy with my carrots. They're looking amazing. And then over here we have the snow peas, which are sugar snap peas, which are starting to get taller, and I've been harvesting those every day when I come out. I eat some snow peas. Okay, so for bed 3, we have some more flowers at the front yet. They haven't bloomed yet, but they're getting bigger. I have some mint here. This is rust-free mint. I thought this was supposed to be spearmint, but anyway. But yes, there is a rogue coriander plant in there, which I'm just leaving. And the onions are finally starting to get big and looking a lot stronger and healthier now, which is good. And there's a little bee just flew past. So the garlic is coming along nicely as well. It's getting nice and big, which I'm happy about. And these snow peas over here, like I said, I just keep picking some every day, so it's nice to have a little snack when I come out into the garden and check on things. So we've put the house enclosure back on. If you saw last week's video, it got blown off in the cyclonic winds we had. We still haven't attached it, but it's pretty heavy.
and those winds have just been a one-off, so if we see that it's going to get windy again, then we'll just nail it down. But in here we have all the brassicas. This is the brassica bed, and they are finally starting to get huge. Well, not huge, but big, because these were, if you saw my original video of planting these, they were absolutely tiny when I put them in. I put them in way too early, but they're finally coming along now, which I'm happy about. And we just have more flowers here at the front. So last week, I think it was, we built this area here, this wire area for all the leaves that I've been collecting to turn into leaf mold. So I'm going to let this break down for about 6 to 12 months, and it will give me a beautiful rich soil to add into the garden. That'll be very nutritious. So it's not the prettiest thing, but we just tucked it in there near the shed to kind of hide it. And around here the raspberries have finished up, so I'm going to cut those right down to the base so they can start regrowing again for next year. These tomato pots are pretty much gone now. I'm going to harvest this turmeric here today. The rocket is still going nuts over there. Fig tree is still looking very healthy with, looks like a new leaf coming on there. The little peach tree behind there has lost all its leaves now, so hopefully it'll start flowering soon. And so these are just all the same fruit trees as last time. I planted some celery in here, which that's doing really well. This capsicum plant is still producing, which is crazy because we're in the dead of winter now. The leaves look terrible, but it keeps producing capsicums, which I'm not complaining about. This Roma tomato plant's looking a bit sad. It didn't really produce much. I'm hoping these start to turn red soon. There's a few tomatoes on there. My potatoes for my potato experiment are dying off, so it's almost harvest time, which I'm super excited about. I think they've been in for about 3 months now. I'm just trying to wait a few, maybe 2 more weeks before I harvest them, because I really want them to get big. Still haven't planted my lychee tree, but this week hopefully. I know I say that every week. I've got more celery in there. These are the King Edward potatoes, which I healed up recently. They're doing really well. This was the tomato plant I just picked, and that has just produced prolifically. This broccoli here is my biggest one, and I literally just shoved it in this pot and it's just gone gangbusters. So I don't know what soil is in there, but it's loving it. Another capsicum over here with fruit on it again. I put this broccoli in here in this pot, and that's starting to do well. Another Roma tomato here, which is not doing too well. That was puny when I put it in. I haven't really gotten anything off it yet, but there are some fruit and flowers, so we'll see. More Sebago potatoes I planted a few weeks ago, just starting to bloom, or to come up now, which is good. This tomato plant's doing so well. This is the Gross Lizzie, and it's got heaps on it, which is cool. I did break some of it because I had to restake it, but yeah, there's still some on there. There's still flowers. So I'm just waiting for those to ripen, hopefully soon. This fig tree needs pruning. I'm going to do that soon. The mango tree is still in a pot. The peach tree is almost lost its leaves, hopefully about to reshoot. The onions in this metal tub are doing really well. I'm really happy with how they're going. Everything they grow in this tub seems to do really well, which is good. Here's the O. Henry peach tree that I planted last week. So if you want to find out about that, check that video out. My pear tree is so tall. I need to cut that down. That needs pruning before I plant it. And these are just the other fruit trees that I popped in last week. The apple tree that's still in a pot that still has apples growing. I've only got 2 left. I had 4. But yeah, they're still on there. They're probably going to fall off because it's not the right season for apples. And the tangelo, which is in the ground, and I pruned it. So you can watch that video, I'll link it above. So yeah, that's everything in the garden at the moment. And I have another purchase because I went to Bunnings yesterday to get some stuff. What did I get? Oh, another seedling tray. And I found while I was there, let me go get it. Alright, so I'm out of my deck and this is what I found at Bunnings yesterday. So this is a Royal Crimson miniature cherry tree. This is a bare root stock. It was $55 and this tree only grows to about 1.5 meters tall and wide. It's already got these scaffolding branches on it, so I'm so stoked I found this because I love cherries. So I can't wait to get that in the ground and hopefully, fingers crossed, we might get a cherry this year.